Let's go to stock picks. Schalk Louw, you're going with Shoprite. Not the first time you picked it. You like the stock, and you'll pick again today.
Yeah, I mean, more of the same. It's one of those years when we started off by looking at the rand, looking at the positivity around South Africa. I mean, we haven't chatted about this, but this whole thing about the government looking to maybe change the whole way prime is calculated. That could be a very, very interesting theme for this year, because I mean, that let's call it that 3.5%, about the repo rate was always there since 2002. It's never been questioned. If suddenly we get a few questions and they maybe alter that downward, this could also be very, very good. Sort of a drop in interest rate without a drop in interest rates. But that's still ifs and buts. We're seeing the rand at better levels. We've seen the petrol price now at one of the lowest levels we've seen it in years. Now that I do feel is going to move its back way into the economy, specifically first start usually your food producers. So Shoprite, when I look at Shoprite over the last 10 years, it's still trading at one of its lowest forward multiples in let's call it in the last decade. So it's just a good quality entry point into a great managed company.
Yeah, and I take a point. And consumers, if you see a slightly better year, they're going to spend somewhere. For you, David,
Exactly.
Pepkor.
Yeah, I just like this move to low-end banking that we're seeing in the country, and the businesses that are now starting to service people. I love Pepkor. It sells affordable clothing, everything, household goods, and now it's financing smartphones, microloans, you name it, especially to the unbanked people and the informal economy. And I think they're doing an incredible job. And I think that's becoming the very benefit. The strong area of this market is down below there. I know it's not my best. I would like the bar to be higher, but this is where we're going. But I like what Pepkor's doing, and really challenging the incumbents in the market. Capitec led the way, but just Pepkor's always been one of my favorite companies.
Yeah, and of course Shoprite also looking at some banking there as well. Certainly everyone wants to be a banker. But we'll leave it there. That's all for Stockwatch today. Thanks to our guest David Shapiro, Sasfin Securities, going with Pepkor, Schalk Louw, PSG Wealth Old Oak with Shoprite. Up next, the close.